Hello, hello. I am Dr. Dina McGrady. I am here to chat with you today about building a network marketing business, being an entrepreneur with your cold market. That means your warm market, the people you know, the people that are in your life, the people that you've maybe have been your customers or done business with in the past. All that list is done. You've worked through your warm market and now you're ready to go into the wide open spaces of cold market. Congratulations. This means you're officially an entrepreneur. This means you're now a professional network marketer, and I'm so proud of you. So cold market is scary. It's a scary place because it's full of strangers. But I'm going to give you 5 tips today on how to turn that cold market list into friends as quickly as possible and create that know, love, and trust factor, okay? So you're now a professional, you're branching out into the land of prospecting strangers. So I'm just going to say, I'm happy for you. It's about to get really, really good. Because in network marketing, you crawl before you walk before you run, and there are certain times in our career that really make us or break us. And I can honestly tell you, if you tackle this, get really, really good at it, then no matter what you do, you'll always be able to build an organization. So if you can tackle cold market prospecting, you could actually get dropped off on a deserted island. Well, no, on an island full of people that you don't know. How about that? You could get dropped off on an island of people that you don't know. You have no cell phone, you have no contact list, you have no known contacts on the island, and you can build an organization with the skill sets that you already know for prospecting, following up, getting them enrolled, and getting them started right. But the key is prospecting cold market, right? And so today we're gonna do 5 tips on how to do that effectively and be really proactive in your business, intentional, with purpose, and knowing that the whole purpose is to change lives, make an impact, make a difference, come from a heart-centered place, and just make a whole lot of friends, okay? I want you guys to think right now that you're going to be a professional best friend, all right? So number 1, action leads to results, which lead to confidence, okay? So that means posturing up when you're talking to your cold market, getting into action, even if it's uncomfortable, even if you're not good at it at the beginning, because you cannot get really good or great at something unless you suck really bad for a long time. You have to be really bad, but still do the action steps, okay? And those action steps, it's the numbers game, right? So if you do a whole lot of action and you get really, start getting into your groove and you're getting better at it and there's certain things that you find you're really good at, then it leads to confidence. That confidence turns into posture that helps it when you're talking to strangers, okay? So I want you guys to just think action, action, action thoughts. That's my tip number 1. And then I'm gonna tell you in the next tip how to find cold market prospects, right? So when you have posture, you can literally talk to anyone. You can talk to anyone because you have passion, you have excitement, you have success stories from your company, you have success stories from you have testimonials about your product or your service, and your excitement comes out, okay? And people can feel it. It's an energy. We can feel that energy. It's contagious. We want to be a part of something bigger than us, okay? Number 2, get really, really organized and think outside the box for your cold market prospects, okay? So what that means, do things you normally wouldn't do. Join networking groups for entrepreneurs in your area, just to meet other successful people in your area that might want another stream of income. Join some different Facebook groups, local Facebook groups, or anywhere. And they can be on any topic. Facebook groups on every single topic exist. You'll find Facebook groups on gardening. You'll find Facebook groups on surfing. You'll find Facebook groups on women empowerment. Okay, so think outside the box. Think of some things that you really love and resonate with you, topics. Join those Facebook groups, get active, and make friends. Be the one that offers the advice in that group. It doesn't have to have anything to do with your product, service, company, anything. Just be a friend in those groups and you'll start making connections that you would never have made otherwise. Okay, that starts building your prospecting list for cold market. Be very intentional about meeting and keeping friends. Your business is your network, okay? Your network is your net worth. So you want to constantly be building that networking notebook. You want to constantly be building that list of, people that you might want to link arms with, do business with, do some great things with, tackle this awesome entrepreneur life with. And then you're going to want to welcome them into your tribe and culture. Okay, so always be working on expanding that network. That's number 2. Number 3, I want you to build up your social media on purpose. So what that means is sometimes we look at our social media and we're like, man, this is me most of the time. I work really hard on my social media, but I didn't always. When I joined network marketing, I wasn't on Facebook at all. I was only on Instagram just for photos of my kids, really. So I hadn't built up that network of social media friends. A lot of people haven't. It's okay. Start today, start where you're at, and start being intentional about your Facebook and Instagram. So you're going to want to post minimum 3 times a week, and I highly suggest engagement posts. That means posts that require or ask for advice, someone's comment, a GIF. It just asks for them to engage with you in any way possible, right? It's a way of building up friends. The next thing you want to do is be active in your stories. Anything exciting, your kids, your puppy, your sprinkle in your products and your service, anything you do for business, you're going to want to put that in your stories. And by you being active and showing up, that's the key, guys. Show up on your social media because that is going to build the know, love, and trust factor. So imagine this. I join a networking group. It's way out of my comfort zone. I go with a couple team members, and we go for the intention of meeting other entrepreneurs in the local area. I become friends with them on Facebook. I meet 2 prospects and I become friends with them on Facebook. What do I want them to see on my Facebook? Okay, so that's what you want to think. You want them to look at your Facebook and immediately feel like they know you. Okay, do people feel like they know you when they go on your social media? You want people to be welcomed into your world. So if you become friends with cold market prospects on your social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, you want them to be looking through your stories, every day, every other day, and feel like they know you. And then as you're talking to them about doing business with them, as you're talking to them about being a customer or buying your products, people are more likely to do business with those that they know, love, and trust. So cold market, you don't know, love, and trust, but social media is a way to bring that know, love, and trust factor into the cold market prospecting, okay? So I want you to think know, love, and trust as fast as you can and try to turn all those cold market prospects into friends as quickly as possible. You want them to feel like they know you, like they would want to do business with you in a genuine, authentic, and even a little bit vulnerable way. If you're vulnerable on your social media, then people can relate to you better. And It's way more fun than being perfect. No one likes perfection. We want real. We want authentic. We want to know the real person. And so do that with your social media. It warms up the hearts of all of your cold market prospects really quickly. Okay, number 4. When you're reaching out to a cold market prospect, show them and tell them a compliment and create a common ground right away. So start right out of the gate complimenting them. What do you love about that person? Be genuine. Sally, I just want to tell you, oh my goodness, I love how beautiful your family is. I know that in today's society, it's hard work to really create that bond with your kids, with your husband, and have that beautiful family unit. And I can honestly tell you, I admire your family so much. I know that must be something you're so proud of. When you say that to someone, or when you give them a compliment or admire them in some way, it makes them let their guard down. When people let their guard down, then they go from cold market to know, love, and trust, and to warm market pretty quickly. It also creates a common bond and a mutual respect, right? Because they often reciprocate with something they love about you. And and it's not always going to be effective, but I promise you it'll help you in your cold market prospecting. Create a common denominator between the two. What do you have in common with that prospect? So Sally loves, traveling. Sally loves her family. Sally loves nutrition or hair care. You can tell from just glancing at her page. So, oh my goodness, I love nutrition too. I'm a, holistic doctor. I love that so much. We have a lot in common, right? So people like feeling that common ground. And when it's cold market, you want to try to do that as quickly as possible, because people either put their guard up or they can take it down. And you want to try, I feel like you have 3 seconds to get someone's attention, right? So you want to make sure it's with a compliment and with finding a common ground. Okay, number 5, move your connection with that person offline as quickly as possible. If it's online, if it's at a networking group, or if you met someone at Whole Foods or at the mall, or if you're just talking to people everywhere you go, try to move that to a phone call, a lunch, a Zoom, right? So you can look in someone's eyes as quickly as possible. And if it's a connection you have on Messenger or an Instagram DM, move it offline as quickly as possible. So as fast as I can, I'm going to be giving them 2 or 3 times to choose from on when we can get on the phone, when we can connect, quick 15 minutes. When can I connect with you? I would love to know more about your story. I would love to know exactly what you've been up to, with your life. And I want to know your secret to success. Whatever reason, be more interested than you are interesting. You really want to get to know that person, interview them, right? The more questions you ask, the more you listen, the more you're going to win. So you have to get them to a spot where you can really connect, right? So it's like that belly to belly, even if it's over Zoom. Try to do that as quickly as possible, because that's going to turn that warm market prospect into getting to know you, to know your business, to know your life as quickly as possible by you being interested in them and then reciprocating and making friends. So thank you so much. I'm Dr. Dana McGrady. I am the author of a book called Magnetic Soulpreneur. So if you want to get a free copy of my book, Magnetic Soulpreneur, you can go to magneticsoulpreneur.com. I'm going to spell that, okay? Magnetic, MAGNETIC, soulpreneur is just like entrepreneur, but with soul at the beginning. So SOULPRENE, oh goodness, NEUR. MagneticSoulpreneur.com. I hope I spelled that right, guys. You can let me know. So go to MagneticSoulpreneur.com, get your free copy of my book, and let me know what you think. Connect with me on Facebook, Dana McGrady. That's Dana, D-A-N-A, McGrady, McGrady. Find me on Instagram at Dr. Dana McGrady. And I would love to be friends with every single one of you. And I hope that your cold market prospecting goes fabulous and that all your dreams come true. Have a beautiful day.